guys, Alicia here from Dione Cosmetics. You've asked, I oblige. I'm going to make a few videos for you. Please don't mind the setup. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Basically what I'm going to do is just a series of videos. I'm going to start off with foundation routine because I think a lot of you have the foundation and maybe are struggling with application technique, or maybe just want to see it in action. So here I am, fresh-faced, bare-faced. Please don't judge. So we're going to go ahead and get started. My skin has been moisturized. I usually moisturize as soon as I come out of the shower. And then I wait about 10 minutes after I moisturize to go ahead and start my foundation routine. So I hope I'm staying in frame. I have no real way of telling. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get started with the Sensation Primer. You can see that, right? Yes, you can. Oh, sorry guys, this is so bad. This is the Sensation Primer. This is the clear odorless primer that you put on before you put your foundation on. This is my product, so I'm going to go ahead and dip my fingers in. Let's move my things out of the way a little bit here. You can see all of my glory, all my acne. Isn't it awesome? Alright, so I take about that much on my finger and I just put it on the 4 points of my face like I was putting moisturizer on. Pretty much exactly like I was putting moisturizer on. And then using my fingers, clean fingers, I'm going to just blend that in. Like so. And what's great about using your fingers for this is you can feel where there may be too much primer and you need to spread it around more, or maybe where there's not enough primer and you need to apply more. So I always say with starting with less of this product, just because this product doesn't behave properly when you use too much. You'll just end up looking like a goopy mess, and who needs that? So there we go. Now the great thing about this primer is you can go right into your foundation routine from here. I am FK 110 and I work off the back of my hand, as a lot of you know. So I'm just going to go and pump about 2 full pumps. I have a lot of acne scars and a lot of redness in my skin, as you can see. So I want to make sure I cover those up. So what I do is I take my Clean Duet foundation brush, I dip it into my hand. I really hope you guys can see this. And I start in the center of my face because I have a rude off nose. So I begin by tapping it, just like this, around my nose. And then I work in circular motions, bringing it out towards my hairline. And then again up on my forehead. What's really great about this foundation is that it's a completely buildable coverage. So if you feel like you need more coverage, you add more, and it doesn't look cakey or a mess. You don't look like you can chisel your makeup off with your fingernails. It just looks really natural. That's why it's called its balanced satin finish. It mimics the look of your skin without looking like you have a ton of makeup on, which is kind of cool, right? A lot of us want that non-makeup makeup look, and the balanced satin finish foundation definitely does that. So I'm just stippling and circular motions around my face, getting up underneath my eyes to conceal any dark circles. Actually, I got a really good night's sleep last night, so dark circles aren't so bad today. So there's a base down. I'm going to continue to add more as I need it. So I do need a little bit extra on my nose. And I am home, so if my dogs start to bark, can't do anything about it. Sorry. And a little bit over my acneic scarring and monthly issues. Depending on the mood that I'm in, like a lot of coverage or a little bit of coverage. That's the beauty of makeup. You decide what you want. It doesn't have to be the same thing every day. You can change it up as needed. So I'm just going to take a little bit extra because I have a broken capillary on my cheek that I don't like showing. How brave am I to go on camera with no makeup on, huh? Right? This is going to be epitomized in internet for the rest of my life. Be kind. So I don't put any foundation on my eyes. I use a separate primer and product for my eyes. So I leave that the way it is. A little bit more, please. And if I wasn't talking, this would have been done. Everybody knows I like to talk, and I talk with my hands. Alright. So I hope you guys saw that. That is the foundation on. So we're going to go ahead and set it. Now, Andrea Fennell had asked a question about how to apply powder as we get older, our face gets a little bit more fuzzy. What I suggest doing right off the bat is letting your foundation go ahead and set. Every foundation has a little bit of drying time. So I would leave your foundation and go on to other things until you set your face. I'm going to go right ahead and set my foundation with my powder. So I am using Milk Beige powder and my diamond powder brush. So I'm just going to dip it in, tap off the excess, and we're going to push that into the skin. We're not going to do swirls. Remember how I said swirls adds too much product? We're going to go ahead and set it like this with the diamond powder. And what's great about pushing it into your skin is you're not going to get that peach fuzzy look all over your face because you're applying the product to where it needs to be. And then you can go ahead and buff it away. That's all the powder you need. And I'm a very oilier skin type, so I go light. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of a matte powder. Now this is a pressed powder. This is Buff Beige. As I'm using this as kind of like a contour. I'm going to touch base slightly on contouring today, not a lot. So I'm just going to tap off the excess and taking my medium angled brush, blush brush, and I'm going to take it and put it right in the hollows of my cheeks. Now this is a very subtle contour, guys. This isn't something that like Kim Kardashian does. Like she goes a little above and beyond. I'm doing a subtle contouring, and basically contouring is just changing the face shape. I don't contour as much as some people do. I have a very angular face. I have high cheekbones and stuff like that. I have sucked in cheeks already. So I don't need to contour as much as rounder type faces. But face shapes, basically, the idea of contouring is to kind of give the illusion of having a more oval looking face. And I'll get into that in another video, okay? Then I'm going to go back in with my medium blush brush, and I'm going to take one of my blushes. I think I'm going to do Cuty Dust. I'm obsessed with Cuty Dust. It's this shade right here. Really hope you can see that. And again, tapping off any excess, and I'm just going to hot apply it to my cheeks up towards my hairline. What's really nice about Cuty Dust is it's got a little bit of a shimmer, so it kind of elevates the cheekbone. Light hits in and makes the cheekbone go a little bit higher. Tapping off excess and applying it into the hairline. Like so. Alrighty. I'm going to do the eyes in a separate video, so imagine these are done, okay? And imagine my brows are done, because I'm going to do that in a separate video. So this is basically how I achieve a flawless face. So stay tuned. I'm going to add more as I go. So part 2 will be coming to you shortly. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to live life beautifully.